Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Cube SMP server. How are you doing today? Hopefully good. We are not at spawn today actually. We are here on a random wooden oak forest island and I see a crafting table over there, so someone has been over here before. So hopefully this cave has not been explored, but today guys I've set up my inventory for caving. I've got a water bucket, some food, lots of torches and some wood. And we are going to talk a little bit about the series in general. I'm specifically addressing a lot of the questions that you guys have for it, and I can't wait to kind of talk about it to fill you guys in on what's going on with my life and also with the series as well. So here we go. We're going to go cave and try to get some stuff. I think this is going to be a promising cave. I kind of looked into it a little bit already. But if it's not a big deal. We can always find a new one. So let's start off with the number one question that I get in my comments section. Where is the cube? Why am I not uploading it? My last episode prior to this talkie episode was literally 2 weeks ago. I checked today just so I could get that information correct. It is as crazy as it sounds. Your boy G10 has not uploaded a cube episode in 2 weeks. There's a lot of factors to that. First and foremost, which is probably the main reason I haven't been uploading it, is that the cube server is like group server. And lately when I've been uploading it, it feels more like single player because a lot of the members right now are into Crazy Craft, which I can't get working for the life of me. So because they're into Crazy Craft, they're neglecting the cube server, and now I have nobody to play with on the server because nobody's working on anything, and thus nothing is getting done, and then it becomes less enjoyable for you guys, the viewers, which I had noticed because the view count on the series was starting to go down after members of the server stopped playing it as consistently as they used to. Now, most of the cube members right now are on a Crazy Craft SMP server, which I am officially a part of. I'm in the group and everything. I just can't get it working. If you guys are familiar with the behind the scenes of the Crazy Craft server, you'll know that someone named Curtis runs it and manages the server. I've been talking to Curtis to try to get my Crazy Craft working, and we just cannot do it. We've made progress, still trying to work out some bugs. Hopefully I can start that series for you guys soon, because I'm excited to start that. I've never done such a modded series before. If you guys are longtime viewers, you'll remember Cube Evolution. The same kind of thing happened to Evolution back in the day, where it started out, everybody was excited, and then people started losing interest. So I'm just hoping that by the time that I get Crazy Craft to work, the members will have not lost interest in the server. Because if they do, then it's going to be the same situation all over again, which is going to suck. So that's the gist of it. That's exactly why I haven't uploaded that much of it lately. It's just because everybody's busy with Crazy Craft, and because I can't play Crazy Craft, I feel left out. I used to have a formula on how I uploaded. I'd upload Cube, and then a second video, and then the next day survival challenges, and then a second video. But that formula has kind of been changed or modified, and it's harder to do because I don't have Cube. I mean, I do have Cube, but it's just a lot harder to film, and not as many people like it anymore, and so it made it a bit of a harder to do thing on my schedule. And of course, I'm not going to put in all the effort in the world into a series if you guys, the viewers, are not pleased with it or are not enjoying it. I would rather replace it with something that you guys are enjoying, which right now seems to be the face cam stuff. So I'm glad that you guys are enjoying that. I've finally opened up a little bit more. Wanted to see how people would react, how people would take it. Looks like you guys are really supportive. Like, I knew you guys were supportive, but I didn't know you guys were that supportive. Like, that was crazy, the amount of, like, the comments I got on those videos saying, oh, we're so proud of you and stuff. It really does make me, and I do read those comments, it makes me happy. So let's talk about the cube in general. When are members gonna come back on? When are we gonna start playing again? So actually recently we had a cube meeting addressing this very concern, because as you guys know, I don't know if all of you know, but about every month or so we get together and we have a meeting as a group. And of course the cube as a group is still going really strong. The cube is the group of people, it's not really the SMP server, so whether or not people are interested in the server itself doesn't mean that the cube, because I see comments all the time saying the cube is fading away, the cube is a thing of the past, but that's really just the SMP right now. It's not necessarily the group of people that consist of the cube. So in the meeting, when we discussed cube stuff, it came up that a lot of members were feeling bored because the difference between Season 2 and Season 1 of Cube is, if you guys remember, in Season 1, we used to update the snapshots all the time, right? And it would never get boring. Like, there would always be new things to play with. I remember every time we updated to a snapshot, I'd do like a whole episode on the new items and the new things that came with that snapshot. Granted, like once or twice we had errors where we had to roll back. I think it was still worth it to have those snapshots. So in part, it is Mojang's fault for the lack of updates this past year, because Cube Season 2 has literally only been played on one version, and that's 1.8, and after a while, one version of a game tends to get a little boring, and I think that's where a lot of the members are at right now. Now, the difficulty and the fuss about the whole thing is that we know that a lot of the viewers, and actually some members, are not too fond of 1.9. So when we came up with the idea to update to the snapshot, we finally found some ores. I got a Silk Touch and a Fortune pick with me, by the way, just so if I find diamonds, we're good. So when it came to the idea of updating to the snapshot, those things came as a conflict, that some audience members don't like 1.9, maybe they won't want to watch it anymore. Some members don't like 1.9, so maybe they won't want to play it anymore. It just raises all of these concerns. And so I think what we discussed in the meeting is we're going to wait it off right now. And that, to me, is what got me to stop uploading it, at least for the time being, because if we're going to wait it off, that means nobody's really going to be on and taking it seriously at the moment. And that means that I'd rather wait until people are back into it to start uploading it again. I usually always have new ideas on what to do in vanilla Minecraft, so it's not a matter of me getting bored of it in general. It's just it's a matter of it becoming more of a single player than it is a multiplayer. And if that's the case, oh man, my question is, what's the point of playing on a server if I could just do it single player? Which I used to have a series about. Some people liked it, but I just don't think I could do it as an entertaining just myself if I did a single player world. So that's kind of the thing right now. I'm kind of stuck on what to do for a series, like a main series, because Cube used to be my main one. And I want Crazy Craft to be my new main one, because that seems to be where everybody's hanging out and having fun. So if it worked, I'd be set. Like, I'd be pretty good right now, and nothing would be wrong. But it doesn't, and so I am having trouble figuring out what the next thing on my channel is going to be in terms of a major series. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still trying to do Crazy Craft, and I've been trying. But after all the hours of work that have been put into it, it looks like my only solution at this point would be to get a whole new setup. And that's a lot of money. And I don't know how long people are going to be into Crazy Craft. Maybe it's a good investment for future things, like if future mod packs react the same way with my Mac. And I know to the people who really love the Cube, you guys are going to be a little bit disappointed just because, you know, the members themselves are not interested in the server right now, and maybe you are. But it's not going to be over forever. Like, people are going to get back interested again, whether we update it or add something to it that makes it different than it's been for the past year. Oh, hello. It's going to come back. And that's why I'm not way too worried. It's just we're in a period of time right now where it's not in its prime. That being said, though, I did want to talk about another thing that's been lacking on my channel, and that is the UHC montages. So one of the traditions of UHC is that there's always montages that follow every season that wrap up the entire season into a short 10-minute kind of like clip of all of the moments. And for people who don't have time to watch the whole season, that's the video for them, because it wraps everything up into a short video. So I know you guys are wondering where those are, because I have been getting comments about that too, which I'd like to address now. The season 13 montage is going to be up tonight. You can click the annotation on the screen right now. If it's not up, it will not be annotated. Once it is up, it will be annotated, and you can go and watch that. Season 13, of course, was a season that happened a couple months ago, and then the Season 14 montage will be up on Monday. So Monday and Saturday, they will be uploaded 2 days apart from each other, just so we can get caught up on those montages real quicker. So I guess to end off this video, now that I've explained to you guys what's going on with everything and oh, whoa, hello. Just found a nice little dungeon. What do we got in here? Some iron, name tag, saddle, pretty cool. I guess you guys could give me ideas on what I could upload as a series in the, like, for the time being, because I do have hope that one day I will get Crazy Craft working. Whether it means I have to buy a whole new computer or what, it will one day become a thing on my channel. I mean, I've already got the thumbnail made for it and everything, so it's like, it's there. I just have to be able to log into the server. So in the meantime, if you guys have anything I can record as another series that maybe we could keep going even when Crazy Craft starts working, let me know. And hopefully it's something you guys want to watch, because I don't want to force something upon you that you just you're not too interested in it. So let me know if there's anything you would be interested in. If you like a suggestion, please thumbs up the comment. It makes it easier for me to see that other people would be into it as well. And I hope you guys all enjoyed this update video here on the Cube. Hopefully explained a lot of the questions that you guys have been having. And I will see you guys all again next time. If there does happen to be more questions, I mean, if you have questions, go ahead and ask. I'll try to respond to some in the comments section below so you guys can see that as well if I missed anything in my explanation here. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Remember to leave a rating if you enjoyed.